New York did not remain Dutch long. There's several reasons. One is it really was not the financial success that the Dutch had hoped for. Secondly, and more important, the British were establishing themselves both down in Virginia and moving north, in Massachusetts, especially around Boston, and coming south through Connecticut. And what the British noticed was there was this troublesome Dutch trading post in the middle of the British North American Empire.
Stuyvesant's tragedy is that no sooner does he get this place all spiffed up and ready for action than the English sail in and take the place.
On August 27, 1664, 4 heavily armed English warships sailed into the harbor. Peter Stuyvesant climbed painfully to the top of Fort Amsterdam and made ready for battle. "I had rather be carried to my grave than surrender," he said. But before a shot could be fired, he was handed a petition that had been signed by 93 of the town's leading merchants, including his own son.
His citizens, only partly Dutch, looked at the guns of the British fleet, knew that they had a small little town which was made out of wood and closely built up, and that the British guns would have quickly reduced the city to a smoking ruin, and they implored Stuyvesant to turn over the city, which he did, and with drums beating and flags flying, he marched out of this fort.
Pete grumbled, but he had to surrender because the citizens of the town said, "We won't lift a finger to fight the English. Why would we care who ran this colony or who taxed us? We'd be perfectly happy to have the English. You haven't done much of a job."
In the years to come, Peter Stuyvesant, the man who first brought order to the city and thus assured its future, would retire to a sprawling fruit farm north of town, on open land that would one day become Greenwich Village. The English governor who replaced him graciously offered free passage back to Holland to any Dutch citizens unwilling to accept English rule. No one took him up on it. 2 days after the English takeover, on August 29, 1664, New Amsterdam was officially renamed New York, in honor of the Duke of York, the brother of King Charles, to whom the colony had been promised as a birthday present. The day after that, everyone went back to work, as if nothing much had happened after all.